Hey, let's get started. Actually, I'm gonna be annoying and move my mic. Hopefully, that doesn't cause a loud sound. I don't think it did, though. Beautiful. Alrighty. Hi, everybody. Oh my god, it's been so fucking long. Uh, it's been, it's been 1 week since you looked at me. Yeah, no, it's been a bit. Sorry that it's been so few and far between, with streams, but life has been a bit hectic. I'm doing all right though. I'm doing all right. Glad to be back. Glad to be streaming. So if you couldn't tell from the title of this stream, it's mainly just going to be I'm going to be talking about some life updates and stuff, and doing a bit of sketching. I'm gonna just first and foremost say thank you all so much for your patience with me. I really appreciate it. And also, huge shouts out to the folks who followed me, and to specifically to Kelsey Paints, who shouted me out on her channel, even though I hadn't been live in like a month. Sent a couple of her lovely followers over here. And to Glass Turf Ray for the resub 3 days ago. Again, even though I haven't been live for like a month. I really, really appreciated that. It helps me out. And it also just kind of, not gonna lie, like no pressure to do anything like that, but it does make me happy that people are still supporting my channel and invested in stuff and things like that. Yeah, chatting. Work has been a little bit rough, but we're trying to make it through. I tweeted about applying for a small promotion. It would be a $1 raise, which would be nice. I'm gunning for $1.50 if I can manage it. If I can convince them to give me $1.50 instead. But I'm kind of highballing it, hoping that maybe I can land a little bit above $1. Yeah. So that's exciting. Hopefully it works. But regardless, it comes with a $1 raise if I get it. And it's one of those things where it's a position that they're hiring multiple people for. And basically, the person who is my supervisor right now, but who would be more directly my supervisor, I would basically be between my current position and, like, I think there's a few more steps to her position, but I would be, like, instead of being on the bottom and then she's here, like, not on the top, but, like, on the top of, like, where my people kind of do things, I would just be, like, boop, one step above, and then the folks down here are my old position, so I'd be, like, a little bit above them. But not too much responsibility. But she talked to me and she was like, hey, did you see that we have this position open? And I was like, yeah, I did, but it's full-time, so I can't apply. But she was like, no, it's not. It's part-time. It was originally going to be full-time, so you may have heard that, but we decided to make it a part-time position still because we heard from folks that... Esther! Hi! Oh, thank you so much for the resub for 10 months! My god, you've been subbed to me for almost a fucking year. How are you? Oh, it's so good to see you, friend. I'm just kind of talking about some life updates for now. Work updates. I applied for a small promotion. But basically I was just saying that the person who would be now more directly above me was like, yeah, so I think that you would be really good in this position, and I can't guarantee you a job, but you should apply. And obviously I'm not going into it expecting to get it, but I think it's a really good sign that she thinks I would be a good fit for it. Yeah, so hopefully I get that, because that's a whole $1 raise, maybe more if I can swing it, because another thing, what kind of job? So I don't want to say my specific title, just because I don't want to give too much away, but I work for a performance venue, and Esther, I think I've told you what job I work. So take my job title, my current, the thing that describes my job title, and put the word lead in front of it. So I would be a lead blank. If that helps. Yeah, so it's like, it's a slight promotion, but not too much. So basically other folks who are working the current position that I'm currently working would be basically just like reporting directly to me. Hair looking cute. Thank you. Yeah, I've been letting it grow. I've actually, you can only kind of see it now, but it's got a little bit of a, it was red, but it's faded a bit, but a little streak here. It's really fun. Thank you. Yeah, it's gonna be, it's currently like, I think 50 degrees Fahrenheit outside right now where I'm at, around there. And it's going to start warming up, so expect to see a chop at some point. I don't know how short I'm going to go. I've actually been kind of enjoying having long hair, as much of a hassle as it's been. I used to think that I looked really bad with long hair, but I think I just didn't have the right style for me. You know what I mean? But yeah, I've been enjoying it. Tape. Oh, I love tape. Yeah, so that's one update that I've got. My other update, and I think I've talked about this a little bit, but I'm going to be, hold, I'm gonna drum roll. I have to like move everything out of the way. Moving! Yay, I'm moving! I don't even think it's possible for you to look bad. Oh, stop, I'm blushing. I love you, Esther. But I'm gonna be moving. Our set move-in date was originally going to be July 1st, but because of our situation, one of my future roommates, by the way, I love my current roommates, and I'm not leaving them because I hate them or can't live with them. It just turned out this way. Ignore my mistypes, I just woke up from a nap. Oh, no worries, dude. No worries at all. I also took a nap earlier, so we are sleepy bitches here today. But basically, one of my future roommates, her sister and her sister's husband just settled on a house in the city. Like, I live in basically like a metro area that has a few cities, right? I live in one of the cities. In one of the cities over, her sister and brother-in-law just settled on a house. And it's a house that's a duplex, with one side being 2-bedroom, which is the side they're going to live on, and then the other side being a 3-bedroom, which is the side that they wanted to rent from. So, basically, they were like, hey, Rhapsody's future roommate, insert name here, I'm not going to actually name her, we know that y'all are looking for a place. This would line up really well, and it would be great if our first tenants could be, like, people we know, so that we can kind of get the hang of it. So yeah, I'm gonna be moving there. And Esther, I'll tell you more specifically where the place is. And I guess technically it's not 100% sure yet because we haven't all met up and all that sort of stuff, but it's like one of those things where it would take something pretty extreme for this not to work out, in some way. But yeah, it's a huge weight off our shoulders because our move-in date might be a little flexible. We might be able to move in a little earlier because the downside is we chat tomorrow. Yes, we chat tomorrow. Oh my god, I forgot to message you about hanging out tomorrow. We should do, I think, a virtual hangout tomorrow. But anyway, yes, we can talk about it tomorrow. I can tell you all the deets. Yeah, so basically it just kind of fell into our laps, which was great because we were looking around, and right now, the area that we're living has a really low rate of people who are moving in general, so not a lot of places are open, and we were like kind of struggling a little bit to find 3 bedrooms, especially that was within our budget, and the sister and brother-in-law know our budget, and are, you know, hopefully gonna give us like a nice deal on rent. I do know that we're gonna be paying for all of our utilities except for heating. So I'm hoping that maybe we can talk them down to a slightly lower rent because of that, and especially because, you know, the whole, like, the family connection and all that sort of stuff. But we'll see. But, you know, I'm pretty excited to get the heck out of here. 3 months and 3 days. But you've been subscribed to me for 10 months. Oh, right, because you unsubbed that one time, or, you know, you unfollowed one time or something. As like a prank. Did something like that happen? The bit, yeah. Oh no, the joke. We'll never know how long you've truly been following. I'm so sorry. But yeah, the downside though is that our move out date is going to be June 31st. Is there a 31st of June? It's going to be the last day of June. I never remember which months have a 31st reliably. Yeah, so we should hopefully be okay. Specifically, I should be okay funds-wise to move out because I just got my tax return back as well. And especially if I get this promotion, that should be good. And we're planning on trying to have a yard sale to get rid of some stuff we don't need and also maybe get a couple bucks to help with moving costs. But, I mean, like, I'll keep y'all updated, and if for some reason we're desperate for funds, I might do a special stream or two where I have some incentives, some goal incentives and stuff like that. But I'm doing good right now. That's all that matters. And I'm excited to get the fuck out of here because the place itself is fine, right? And the landlord's been pretty good. We actually even, my other two roommates are going to be moving out and living together, looking for a 2-bedroom. We actually have such a good relationship with our tenant-landlord relationship that we were like, hey, do you have any places that are 2-bedroom? And he actually did have one, and he was like interested in letting them take a look at it and stuff, but it was unfortunately out of their budget. So that was the only thing that stopped them from looking there. But they've got some places lined up that they're gonna be taking some looks at here, so they're gonna be a-okay as well, especially since I won't have to use my energy to find a place. If they for some reason are scrambling, I can help them search as well. Updates, yeah. But anyway, landlord's fine, place itself is fine. Bad shit has just happened here. And especially recently, because I think I briefly talked about how I want to say November, there was a pretty horrific car accident right outside of the house, and that was pretty scarring and bad. And then, like, within the last month, 2 more have happened, and they weren't nearly as bad, but, like, holy shit, when I say right outside of our house, I mean right outside of our house. Like, one of them was a drunk driver. We have street parking. One of them was at night, a drunk driver crashed into 2 of the cars parked outside of our house. And like we don't have like a front lawn. We more have like a strip of grass, and then it's like sidewalk, and then it's road. The cars were like in our front lawn. Terrifying. And then there was a person who, I live on a one-way, who was driving the wrong way up the one-way and was speeding and ran into the electrical pole. And the power was out, and there was live wires on the street. And thankfully, even the driver, nobody got, like, really hurt. Like, even the driver, even though the driver totaled their car, smashed head first into a solid object, like, walked away with, like, bruises and pretty much nothing else. But, like, we're basically just like, like, my 2 roommates were actually thinking about maybe trying to find a 3rd roommate because rent here is so cheap, right? But after that, they were like, that's the last straw, we can't live here anymore. We're finding a different place. And I was like, that's totally understandable, because I also don't want to live here anymore. Yeah, so it'll be good to get out. It'll be good to get out and get in a new area, because honestly, I think I would want to be moving right now, anyway. Because, hold on. Excuse me. I think I'd want to be moving out right now anyways, because this is my 4th year living here. And it'll be just nice to get to a new place. Albeit if I didn't have more serious reasons to want to move, I might, stick it out for at least another year, especially because it's kind of hard to find a place right now. And again, we got really lucky, so I'm really glad about that. Yeah, so today for stream, I'll talk a little bit more about some just general stuff, updates, but I also wanted to see if I can get a couple of sketches done, because... Hi, Ray! Yoshi. Wait, where's my fucking Yoshi? There it is. Nightbot was just a little bit slow. Hi, Ray, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the resub, by the way. I saw that you did that 3 days ago when I wasn't even streaming. Thank you for doing that, even though I haven't been streaming very much at all. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, so, I semi-recently finally finished, a piece of fan art that I was working on for a while. And I'll go ahead and actually open it up and show it off here in just a sec. Hold. And I'll switch over to the next screen in just a second as well. Because I'm going to be making a couple of sketches in Krita, which is my current art program of choice. Been thinking about moving myself. Yeah. It's time. It's time. I hope that if/when you can move, that you are able to get to a place that's good for you. Hello? Okay, there we go. I didn't double click the file. Okay, so this is gonna be, this is gonna take a second for me to fully set up because I didn't actually set it up within stream. Okay. I didn't do this before stream. Ignore the yellow box, ignore. Oh, by the way, up at the top here, above me, I just went ahead and put May goal. I felt like it would be awkward if I put April goal because April's pretty much over. So I'm just gonna say May goal, because I wanted to try to do monthly goals. And I think I'm liking that a little bit better than doing daily stream goals just for my current streams and such. Alright. Wha-bam! Okay. There it is. You'll love to see it. Yeah, so I very recently, I'm gonna change this window size. I should have done this before stream, but that's okay. But I very recently finished this piece of fan art that I did for a streamer. I think I even started this before I was actually officially modding for this streamer, but I do mod for this streamer, whose name is Katydids. Yeah, it's just Katydids as a funny little magical girl, and here's their VTuber model for reference. I'm gonna move my stream elements / OBS window a little bit to the side. Who's that? I don't know them. But yeah, I was really, really happy with how this came out. You know, there are definitely some mistakes, but ain't that just the way, because art isn't perfect, and it just kind of shouldn't really be expected to be. Yeah. So I wanted to talk about a future potential new project. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do 1,000 by 1,000 to start. Never heard of Katydids. Whomst is Katydids? Well, you see. Oh no, I think it's SO. This is Katydids. Let's see. Let's see if I got it right on the first go. No? There we go. Okay, Nightbot is a little slow tonight, folks. So give Nightbot a break. They're trying their best. That is one of the streamers, wonderful streamers that I mod for. They're a cozy streamer, but they have a lot of really funny, high energy moments as well, but it is mostly a cozy vibe. So if you're looking for that, I would highly recommend giving them a follow. They're wonderful. And they're also just a very nice person. Your art is amazing. Thank you, Ray. I saw your gift art that you did for Erica's birthday, and it was so good. It was so cute. It made me go, ah! Rap art is Egg and Yoshi. It's true, I did make those. I also made tape. Tape and my Pog are also my art. I haven't done pixel art in a while, and I definitely want to get back to it at some point here, hopefully. I've just got a funny little Nintendo Music to Study To playlist going. Aw. Oh, the heart emoji, I do want to say that was not me, that was Jace. Ripped Cat Boy. I'm gonna actually give Jace a funny little shout out. I accidentally hit all caps. Ripped Cat Boy. I think Ripped Catboy is actually live right now playing Hollow Knight. So, I mean, if we finish before he does, I might send y'all over there and then immediately look away because I still haven't played Hollow Knight and I don't want spoilers. He's been playing that a lot, so I haven't been able to go to any of his streams. Yeah, he is live? Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll see. No, he's wonderful. He's a wonderful artist and a wonderful guy as well. Wonderful, sweet dude. Glad that I got the chance to meet him. So, I wanted to talk about... Did you see Twitch is getting rid of the friends list? What? Okay, I know Twitch is doing a bunch of weird shit, but I did not know that it's getting rid of the friends list. That seems... stupid. Why would they do that? May 25th. Okay. Well, friendship ended with literally all of my Twitch friends. Now, all of my Twitch friends, but not on Twitch for some reason, is my friends now. I don't know. Oh my god. Oh, that's wild. Sorry, I'm turning on the heat real quick in my room. Oh my gosh, come on. Because I have my own little electric register attached to my wall here. We are no longer friends. I'm so sorry if you were friends with me on Twitch. It's like not even my fault. But I have to unfriend you because Twitch said we can't be friends anymore. Can you fucking imagine? Oh my gosh, I just remembered. I need my friend's tablet. You're gonna hear a funny little Windows sound. So get ready. Get ready for the Windows noise. Hold. I'm putting it in the wrong way. Can we do the funny sound, please? Okay, I think it's on. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Choose a random color. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Yeah, so now my thing is working. But yeah, this is the funny art I did. Very proud of it. I just realized I do actually still need my keyboard out. And I'll do another little thing here. Okay, I'm gonna scoot my mic over real quick. Sorry, I gotta go. No worries, Esther. Thank you so much for dropping in. I'm excited to hang out with you tomorrow, and I love you very, very much. Never, ever forget. Your art was lovely. Thank you. I appreciate it. Goodbye, Esther. Everybody say goodbye. Yeah, so another thing, I'm not going to be working on it today because I don't feel like I'm in the right headspace for this, but one of my... Oh, we're stretching. Oh, everybody stretch right now. Oh. And if you've been at your computer for a bit and typing or drawing or doing whatever, or, you know, at a notebook, shake it out a little bit and make sure you stretch those hands and wrists as well. So important. You stretch or you die. You either stretch or you die, dude. You've been speedrunning? Oh my god, really? What have you been speedrunning? Tell me all about it. Oh, I just remember what I was saying. So I've been commissioned by a dear friend of mine and his boyfriend to design them logos for their businesses that they're going to be starting up, their small businesses, which is really, really exciting. And they gave me permission to talk about it and also do it on stream. So I will be, in the coming weeks, bringing that up on stream and maybe doing that sort of stuff. And they might even pop up in chat, they said, if they're ever free. To answer questions, and, you know, I'll shout out their Ko-Fi and all that sort of stuff. But I'm really, really excited for them. One of the things is a farm. They want to start a farm and a homestead, basically. Focused mainly on growing produce. But I do believe that they, at the very least, want chickens at first. But the whole idea is it's specifically my friend who wants to start this because he's already starting some major gardening where he's living right now. And this summer, he and his boyfriend are going to be selling stuff at their local farmer's market, which is really, really cool and really exciting. But the whole idea is to be able to make produce that his boyfriend can use for baking. And that's the second business, is baking. And it's going to be very seasonally based, where he just makes different baked goods year round depending on what's in season, because the whole point is to be as self-sustainable as possible and use as many ingredients as possible, specifically from the garden that they're going to be kind of taking care of together. And I think that that's really fucking awesome. And yeah, I just like the idea of having fresh baked goods with like specifically like fresh fruit that's specifically picked and grown to be the best for baked goods, and vegetables too, because baked goods don't have to be sweet. That's just awesome, and I really want to see their dreams come true. But yeah, like I said, they've commissioned me for a couple of logos, so we're going to be maybe working on that on stream. Again, this is kind of like my first stream back after a long hiatus. I didn't want to do anything quite so grand. I don't think I have the capacity for that, especially because I'm doing better now, but I had a rough couple of days there. Last night was a little rough because I had a migraine, but I'm actually just going to go ahead and save this as Sketches DD, and you'll see why. I don't blame you, yeah. 'Tis the season, ain't that just the way, etc., etc. Yeah. But yeah, so, let's talk about what I want to do. So, for those of you who don't know, there is a lovely streamer, another VTuber. I do miss your streams. Thank you, Ray. Well, they're back for now. Again, if I get this promotion, I might be a little bit more busy again. But I think another part of moving that's going to be good for me is getting myself into a new physical space will help me get into a new headspace. And I want to try to do at least one stream per week. Although it might take a little bit to get back into it again, because moving is stressful and unpacking is stressful. So we'll see. Updates to come. Follow me on my social medias. Hold on. Socials. I think it's socials. There we go. And I might start using my Tumblr more again, because if you didn't know... Oh, I've been running Blaster Master Zero, Blaster Master mode. Guess who has 4 world records? Holy shit! Dude! What? Ray, that fucking rules. Are you kidding me? Holy shit. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner, but follow Ray. Follow my friend Ray. Right now. Right now, now. Okay, Nightbot was so quick with those socials. Okay, there we go. But anyway, I'm going to try to use my Tumblr more. I know I said that I was going to maybe kind of get rid of it, but permission to show link. Hold on. Hermit glass turf. This should work. And it should just work. Hold. Damn it. Okay. When I switched away from Streamlabs, I think that permit thing went away. Would you mind DMing me the link? Or... Oh, okay. Oh, I guess it just works. Okay, cool. That just works. Well, there's the link to the speedrun if anybody wants to watch it. That's awesome. That's great to hear. Gosh, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so another great streamer that I really enjoy watching. It's funny because her name is Joy. I just realized there's a little bit of yellow showing. Hold on. Hold. I fixed this. I fixed this right now. There we go. I have fixed it. I fixed it right now. And my Donkey Kong 64 brain rot has never been worse. I love Donkey Kong 64. Yes, I know it's not like a great game, but it is a game from my childhood that I adore. And not too recently, but recently enough, Dollop did a 101% run of DK64 on her channel. And it was great. It was awesome to watch. Hi, Spin! How are you? So good to see ya. Spin. But, yeah. There was one point on Dollop's stream where she was asked who of your... Oh, Ray, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Spin Dash. Appreciate it very much. Hold? Okay. We're just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna leave that like that now. It's fine. Hell yeah. Enjoy your sub. Enjoy your Giphy subby. But when Dollop did that, she was actually asked at one point, who do you think, like, if you were, like, a DK crew kind of, like, situation, if you were in the DK crew, who would you have in your DK crew? And then she kind of started, but then started listing, like, she was like, okay, well, obviously Penny, which is, that makes sense. But then she was like, actually, I don't really want to choose because I don't want any of my friends to feel left out. And I was like, that's totally fair, right? But it gave me inspiration to draw Dollop and some of her friends as like a DK crew kind of situation, but they'd be like the Daisy crew. And I was like, hell yeah, I'll do that, because I think, like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, if it's a fan drawing fan art, and it's like, if I kind of choose which streamers I want to see as like the main crew, or just kind of on a whim decide I want part of the main crew, I feel like that's like not like offensive, because it's just like, oh, it's just a bunch of streamers that I like who are hanging out together, as opposed to Dollop, who would have to basically be like leaving out friends of hers, right? So I started thinking about it, and I was like, oh yeah, I know which ones I want. I want Dollop, Penny, Katie Dids. Sorry, I should say their usernames. Dollop Days, Snaps Cube, Katie Dids, Hollow Tones, and Markatoto. Those were the 5 that I kind of was like, oh yeah, I think that they would be a really fun little, like, instead of a DK crew, a DD crew situation. And then the brain rot got even worse, because I was like, special interest in Donkey Kong 64, genuine admiration for these streamers. And I was like thinking about, well, you know, I want to draw them in like a fun pose where they're all standing together and maybe they have their weapons out or something. So I have here with me a notebook that I started writing some specifics on about this kind of, I guess, AU now. And I also, on the next page, drew what their weapons would look like, right? And here's the thing. At the end of the day, I want to try to get a little bit of like a thumbnail sketch. In fact, I'm gonna write that here. Thumbnail sketch of like where their positions would be. And then, you know, maybe go in on another stream or on my own time and start really kind of more blocking it out and getting more specifics, and then doing line art and colors and stuff like that. But then my brain kept going and wouldn't shut up, and it was like, what if you... I want to start off, I fully want to say I will for sure do this fan art. I might not actually go through with this whole project because I don't know if I'll actually be able to do it. And I know it's ambitious, but my brain was like, what if I downloaded Blender and I learned how to make low poly models, and then I did like a little version of the DK wrap, but it's the DD wrap. but not Ellie Spectacular's, because hers is her own masterpiece. And I, like, did their models dancing and doing fun stuff to the DD rap. And then my brain was like, well, if you're gonna go so far as to do that, why don't you learn how to mod DK64 and just fucking put them in the game? And that's where I had to kind of stop myself a little bit and be like, whoa, hold on. You are getting way too ambitious. But then I was like, yeah, but I mean, it doesn't hurt to try. And like, you know, I kind of tried to shut myself down, but I kept thinking about it, and the idea will not leave my brain. But my whole thing is that in order to do this, I have to download Blender, which is thankfully free. I actually didn't know that, but I was like, okay, can I download it and learn enough and do enough in it to, like, get enough that I need before the free trial ends for at least the DD wrap situation. But then it was like, oh, it's free and open source, and I was like, yes, okay, perfect, beautiful. But I was like, am I really gonna learn how to make models, texture models, rig models, animate models, and how to implement them into a pre-existing game to mod a fucking game? And I don't know, especially since I'm just one person, I don't know if I'm gonna do all of it, but I might at least just, like, mess around in Blender and, like, make models, and ideally I would love to do, like a DD Dalip Days kind of rap situation. That would be cool if I could at the very least recreate that. I think that'd be fun. But, and again, I know this is overly ambitious. It's too much. But I also I'm not, like, you know, I'm not working on a deadline and I'm not working for money. So I'm just like, if I just kind of, like, take it at my own pace and I don't get too upset at myself for not doing it quickly, because I'd be learning a bunch of things, I think maybe I could get something done. And if it's a failure, it's a failure, you know? Maybe this is my first step into doing some 3D modeling and some game modding. And a first step into something doesn't have to be a graceful, you know, like a little graceful, like, ballet move step. It can honestly be like you step forward, but then there's secretly a banana peel under you, and you slip and you fall on your ass, but then you get back up and you decide to either turn the other way or to keep going. So, I don't know, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at right now. But I have thought about it a lot. And if you've ever seen a Donkey Kong 64, you'll know that the 5 main characters, the DK crew, have weapons specific to each of them, right? Okay, sketch. I'm gonna use this guy, I think. Okay, I'm gonna kind of try to thumbnail while I'm talking here, because I just realized I was talking with this up and doing nothing for, like, a long time. Actually, I'm gonna take a sip of water first. That's what I'm gonna do. DK64 stream when? Here's the thing. I want to do one, but I wanted to wait at least a decent amount of time after Dollops, because I felt like it would be weird if I started mine right after Dollops. And I know it's been a little bit of time, but hopefully pretty soon. I would say, honestly, after my move is when I want to do DK64 stream. Honestly, it'd be a good refresher anyway. That's fair, yeah. It's coming. It's coming. And honestly, I was thinking about starting one up and being like, okay, well, if I start doing one. And then Dollop was like, yo, the tour is happening. And I was like, this fucking rules, but also I can't start my DK64 stream at the same time as Dollop Days. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work out very well. Okay. I want them kind of like... Dollops here, right? And then maybe like Penny's here. I think Holly would be like here. And then Mar is down here. And Katie is down here. That's kind of like the energy I want, where they're kind of like... Or do you think Holly would be more likely to like be kind of like in a squat position? Because Mar's just down here because he's little and he needs to be in the front. But yeah. I'm a little scattered right now, but that's kind of where I'm at. And I want them to... You know what? I think... Excuse me. I'm gonna go ahead and... Assign to tag favorites. Gonna go back and forth between these two. Because I think I will have... a Katie Dids. Because I think Holly would be more likely to just chaotically, like, squat down in, like, a funny pose. That's the wrong kind of star. Okay. I think I need to take these two, and I need to, like, scoot them up, because then it's more like they're... There we go. Yeah, this is much better. This is much better. I was like, what's wrong about this picture? And now I understand. Okay, I don't know how to... I don't remember how to make things bigger. There we go. Because I was thinking of, like, drawing them... like, you know, here in, like, a squad pose. But then also I wanted to... Whoops. Wrong. I also wanted to... Deselect. There we go. What's playing right now? Okay, this is still... chill and calm Nintendo music for calm stuff and study. Beautiful. And check my Discord. Just to make sure. Just to make sure. No messages. Cool. Beautiful. Love to see it. But I also kind of wanted to spoof the box cover of Donkey Kong 64. And I'm actually going to pull up a picture of that real quick. Oops. K64 box art. Okay, hold. Okay. Put that up on stream. Like, I want to do, like, a regular squad picture, but then also them in the minecart. Like, doing it like this, kind of. Because I think it would be really cute, you know? But yeah, I'm gonna save that on my desktop. So I have that ready to go. By the way, is the music at a good volume? Can y'all even hear it? I'll turn it up a little bit. These songs have been kind of different, different volumes. So let me know if you ever, need... God, I fucking love that emote. Let me know if y'all ever need me to turn it up or down. You know I got you there. Yeah. I'm gonna... Real quick, immediately, I'm going to get my references going in here. Because I'm also gonna have to, I don't necessarily want them to be like a one-to-one copy of what they look like. If I can help it. I might wind up having to do that. But we'll see. We'll see what I wind up doing. Because it might also just be easier to do that, and I don't want to make things too hard on myself. And things can change later if they need to. All that sort of stuff. Now I did have that, reference of Katydids on hand because I just did that Magical Girl fan art of them. That was so fun to do. It took me so long, though, because I was, like, also learning Krita at the same time. Which, you know, not complaining. Not complaining. So let me just real quick get Snap. Whoops. I can type. Snap's cute. Images. Seeing a lot of pictures of her as a real-life human being, which is very cool. But I'm looking for specifically a more recent, like, Katydids picture of her. I'll just go over to her Twitter and see what I can find. Actually, you know what? What am I doing? I can go to Katydids' commissions page because she has stuff there. Whoops, I clicked her Twitch by accident. Oopsies. Asset artist, VTuber. Oh shoot, is it Commissio? Like commiss.io? Is that what it is? Hold. Let's see. Okay, you know what? She has her card listed, so I'm gonna go to her card. I bet it's there. There we go. Commissions. Or maybe even just her... I'll open her commissions and her illustrations, because I bet it's somewhere. Okay. Let me open up Dereconstruct. Okay, that doesn't have... Oh, Snapcube match. Snapcube merch. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. I'll probably have a little bit of... wiggle room because Penny doesn't really have like a consistent quote-unquote design for what she looks like in her persona. Oh. Okay. I can't save images off of this website, which is totally fair. And I would never want to do that. I never want to steal. But for the sake of having a reference built in, I am going to take a screenshot. Sorry, Katydids. I promise I won't post this anywhere and claim that it's mine. Okay. Screenshot real quick. And then... paste. Okay. Can I... crop that? Oh. Hold. That's not gonna work. Okay. I have to put it into Paint first, I think, to cut it down. Okay. Paste. cut, new, don't save, paste, save as desktop, penny. Okay, that should hopefully just work. Insert as reference. There we go. Pelbly. There's a Pelbly. Beautiful. Love to see it. Again, using this for reference image purposes only. It's Snapple. it's Pelbly Snapples. And then I think Mar is pretty easy to find a reference of. Although, I am actually also... Let's see. I think Holly has spoken about... Holly has talked about, like, although she enjoys the fan art that people draw of her, kind of wanting to be drawn with a little bit bigger of a body type because it's more true to what she actually looks like. And she's like, again, if you draw fan art of me, I'm gonna be happy no matter what, because, you know, y'all don't ever physically see me, that sort of thing. But I really like Katie's rendition of Holly. Hollow tones. I'm gonna bring it up. Honestly, so many April birthdays. The one for Erica was kind of tricky. Yeah, lots of April. Cause this is the talk sprite that Katie did for Holly, and it looks really good. And I like that the body type is a little bit bigger, and I kind of want to try to be a little bit more true to that if I can. And this, I'm just gonna kind of have her down here. Oh, I should have put Penny higher. Because the thing about this, the reference stuff, is that, like, you can't really move them after you set them down. Selected area has no pixels. Yeah. Yeah. That's okay. I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it. If I need to put the reference up again or, like, take a look. And also, please look at BB. Just sticking out of the pocket here. So cute. Next up is Mar. And then I guess I have to put Dollop up here. I so genuinely wish that Krita had a better way to organize reference images and that I could move them around. Maybe there is a way and I just don't know about it. But it doesn't seem to be the case. So, I'm keeping these images on my desktop, just in case I do need to pull them up again and, like, layer them differently. Because I'll do that as much as I need to. It won't show up in the final product anyway. Oh, excuse me. Got a Discord notification. Why? I don't care. Sorry, like, I think it's like... Oh, okay, there we go. It was a clip from a different streamer that I'm on for, who's also streaming right now. How long have I been going? An hour and 8 minutes? Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Mar's next. Bringing up a funny Mar. And for this one, I'm just gonna go to Mar's Twitter. Because I believe he just has a picture of him somewhere in his media tag. Of his model. I had one saved at one point, but I think I deleted it because I have a habit of like trying to delete stuff that I don't need so my computer doesn't fill up with junk. But my hubris has gotten the better of me this time because it turns out I do need it. Well, you know what? I've drawn Mars so many times that if I just grab, even if it's not like a full picture of him, it should be okay. Here, I'm just gonna go back up to the top because I think I might have seen a couple of things. Streamer, show me the thing. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna use this funny little picture right here. Let's write his reference image. I know what his normal eyes look like, so, and if I need more reference images, I can always get those in there. And I also know what his feet look like, so I can do that. I might have to look up a picture of his tootses just to get the colors right, because I know it's red and yellow, but I think it's like yellow on the outside, red on the inside sort of situation. Anyway, Dollop. Dollop is next. And then once I have all these up, I'm going to try to get a little bit more detailed of a sketch. If I possibly can. Oh, we're vibing. Let's see. What is her art tag? Is it Dollop Draws? Guess I'm about to find out. Dollop Draws. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, latest. You know, I don't think I should use a piece of fan art, actually. Probably. It's a little bit different with Katie's stuff because she's their asset artist. I just want to know what her outfit looks like, though, but I'm not sure where to find a full reference for it. Okay, I'll leave this up just in case I need it. But I might actually hop on Dollop's Twitch and see if she has a link to it. She is streaming right now. Okay, donate, rules, welcome, Discord. Stream archive. Email, Twitter. Okay. I bet, you know what? I bet if... I bet if I check the person who rigged her model, maybe they'll have. Aspiring plumber. Where person linked, because I know she's linked them. Welcome, donate, rules. Twitter feed. Twitter. YouTube channel. Does she not have her model rigger up anymore? I do know that there was like a weird thing where they were being kind of bad at one point, like not letting her have like files she needed or something, which really sucks. So I'm wondering if maybe something happened there. It's none of my business, but I'm just like trying to figure out why she doesn't have the rigger linked anymore. Because like I feel like I see her like bust a lot, basically, because that's how she streams, is pretty much just her bust. But I don't ever really see her pants, and that's like the part that I'm scared about, because it's like I know she's got some straps going on there, but I'm not sure where to find it. Okay, well, I found one of her bust, so I'll take this for now. Because I fucking need something to start. Here. So there's reference. I'll put it to the side. I'll keep that there for now, and I'll scroll a little bit more. See if I can find one of her whole body. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to. There's aubergine. Oh my gosh! Oh, yes! Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I found one of her full body. Yes. Yes. Oh, big! Big, large. Okay, I'm just gonna put it right here. But that's good. I have like a close-up so I can see more details right here, and then I have a full body so I can see her outfit. That's great. Okay, yay! Scrolling on Twitter works sometimes, you guys. Did you know? Like doom scrolling and stuff? Don't doom scroll, it's not worth it. I promise. I promise. So I had soup for dinner and it was amazing. Because my roommate was like, we have some stew beef that's thawing in the fridge, and he also got a soup bone, which was wonderful, a wonderful addition, and he put those in the crock pot this morning. Beef, both of them. So we were beefing it up, and he added in some potatoes, some carrots, some fresh green beans, and obviously also a little bit of beef bouillon, just because, you know, extra beefy flavor. Make sure that we don't get a watery soup, and a lot of spices and herbs and stuff, and it was delicious. But the downside about soup is that I'm never full after eating soup. Never, never, not never once in my life have I, like, stayed full after eating soup. Because, you know, it's a lot of water content. And which is good, because it's hydrating. And it's tasty and it's delicious. But, yeah. I might have to stop relatively soon here to either eat more soup or find something else to eat. Because I did buy some, like, ready-to-eat sushi, but it was frozen, so it just needs to thaw. But yeah. You know. think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus in a little bit on Dollop. And I'm gonna try to get a little bit more accurate sketch of her going on. Not too accurate. This is, again, just kind of a bit of a thumbnail sketch, but I don't want to... I was rescuing Soup. Tell me about this Soup you were rescuing. I have to know. I must. I simply must know. I love Dollop's hairstyle, by the way. It's really good. Okay. Because one of the things about this kind of like fan project is that like I want to have semi-personalized weapons if possible. Even if I just wind up doing the fan art and nothing else. So instead of a coconut gun, Dollop's gonna have a clementine gun, for example. And it's basically, I drew up some sketches. Streaming the Battle of Olympus, how to rescue my girlfriend's Soup from Hades. Oh, Soup. That's good. That's very fun. Love that. Love that for you. But basically, the Clementine gun is just the coconut gun, but smaller, right? Because it shoots clementines. So... Because when DK walks around, he has both hands on it. I don't know necessarily that Dollop would need both hands on it. So I think that she would probably just have it, like, up like that, and, like, barrel up sort of situation. Maybe I should, instead of muddying up everything, I should get different colors for these folks, huh? I'll use this color for Dollop just because it's kind of a bluish color, but I think like hand right here. I'll worry about the anatomy of this whole situation later. Okay. Heart. I want to have her like with her hand on her hip. Okay, I'm glad that I looked up a reference, because I absolutely would not have known that the straps were on this side. Heart, you know, and then the shoesies, and I will fix the anatomy and the everything about this at a later date. Okay, and I basically decided that the colors for these folks would be like... Like, if for each of their, like, banana colors, it would be yellow for Dollop, because duh. And then, like, kind of that greenish color for Katie. Because, you know. I would have done the pink, but Penny's gonna be pink, because that's Penny's color for sure. So I don't want to have two different kind of pinks going on. Mar is also pink, obviously, but I think he would be red. I'm probably gonna make him red or blue. I haven't decided. And then Holly's is purple, for sure. Purple for sure. For sure. Yeah, so it'll be like yellow, green, pink, red or blue, purple sort of situation. So I'm gonna kind of try to color code these folks a little bit. Best as I can here. No, why don't I just use the color picker and get this lovely pink here, because it's actually quite a good pink. I'm gonna do that. Okay, good. It does let me just grab it. That's great. Taking notes. Literally, like I said, I have this whole, like, fucking setup here. I've been taking notes, too. Okay, this is the color of Penny. Okay. Color of Penny. Let's see. So she's facing this way. Oops. Okay. So she's facing this way. Smile. She's got a funny smile. Oop. And then I'll do, like, yeah, something like that. And you know what? I'll put her in the funny hat. Why not? And I do actually really like this look that we've got going on here with the I just realized I thought my eyes were going crazy for a second, but my monitor is now changing to nighttime mode, which means everything has gotten a lovely yellow tint to it. So my perception of these colors is not going to be great, which is fine. I think my color choices are still okay, even when I'm seeing everything a little bit more yellow. Ugh. Don't let any, like, legit artist hear me say that, though. They'll fucking wring my neck. Okay. Okay. That. Got, like, that going on. And I want, so for Penny's weapon, I don't have them all one-to-one to a Kong, per se. Like, obviously, Dollop's kind of the stand-in for Donkey Kong, because, you know, leader of the bunch. You know her well, in this case, instead of know him well. But, like, if we had to assign, I guess Penny would kind of be like Diddy, but not. Dollop Kong. Hi, Scoob. Yeah, I'm doing a funny little DK64 situation with these funny creators. Dollop Days. She's the leader of the bunch. You know her well. But I was basically like, in my notes when I was thinking about this, I wrote like coconuts, peanuts, feathers, grapes, pineapple, because those are the like fruits and also a feather for some reason that their weapons shoot, right? So then I said, okay, instead of coconuts, it's going to be clementines for Dollop. Because her little mascot, I think is actually technically an orange, but it's fine. And then instead of peanuts, I was thinking about maybe just keeping the peanuts for Penny, because she made a joke semi-recently on a stream where she was like, it was like on a Jack stream, I think, where she was talking about peanuts, and she was like, oh yeah, what's my favorite kind of nut? It's just a salted peanut, salted roasted peanut. And then people were like, why would you like the filler nut? And she was like, listen, peanuts are great. But then I remembered, like, oh yeah, Penny, if there was like a food to assign to Penny, it would be iced coffee. So I looked up like Nerf blasters. Specifically, I was remembering there was an old one where you get like a tank backpack, where you put a tank on your back, and it can't actually hold that much liquid, but basically I just gave her an iced coffee blaster with like a little backpack tank situation. So I'm gonna just kind of get her in here. and try to make it so that she's like holding the blaster, and she's gonna be partially covered by holly down here, so I'm not gonna worry too much about drawing her lower body right now because I don't know how much of her is going to be showing. But yeah, no, Penny's gonna have... I might, you know what? I might even kind of steal the pose a little bit. Not steal, but like riff on this pose a little bit that Katie put in, so that we can actually see the little backpack. So I might actually up here just do like a little like... I might do that. And then gun. Yeah. Just as like a maybe this kind of pose instead. But I don't know fully what I'm gonna do for sure. Again, this is all very loosey-goosey. I'm just thumbing this out. I'm gonna kind of make this a little bit smaller. I should probably make her head smaller too, huh? Yeah. Sorry, Penny. I made your head too big. I'm so sorry. In this sketch that you'll probably never see. Inserts DK music. DK. Donkey Kong. Yeah, I suppose I could be playing some Donkey Kong 64 music right now. I don't know. I don't feel like listening to that right now, though. I think that making that smaller was a good decision. It's gonna give me a little bit more wiggle room. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Have you ever played DK94? Only in my dreams. Only in a fantasy. When I awoke, I cried to dream again. Kind of want it like a little bit like that. Oh, is this a good song? Hold on. Let me see what one this is. I mean, I do like this. This is very good. Underwater theme from Super Mario Bros. That makes sense. It feels very, very like while being underwater, it also feels very like what's the fucking word I'm looking for? Felt like I was at like a carnival. There we go. Like this version better than the NES version? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what version that was. It just said the title of it. Hold. Let me look in the description. I bet it's there somewhere. Oh, it's from All Stars, apparently. Super Mario Bros. All Stars. You know what I'm realizing? I should be having each person on like a different layer. So I'm just gonna like... I'm gonna put Penny on her own layer, and then I'm gonna put Holly on her own layer. I need to redo Holly's sketch anyway. That was just like absolute bare bones. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the heck is going on. And I mean, these are very absolute bare bones. But you know. Okay. Here, this one will be called Dollop Thumbnail. And I'm gonna do Penny Thumbnail. Just gonna real quick. Whoops. Yep. Should also add that. There we go. Cut, paste. Beautiful. You'll love to see it. And then new layer. Wait. Why didn't you paste there? Hello? Okay, where's this layer below? There we go. Holly thumbnail. Okay. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and just take this purple. I'm gonna make it a little bit brighter. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. And Holly is going to have... So Tiny Kong has the feather bow, which is just a crossbow that shoots red feathers. I don't know if there's lore behind that, actually. There might be. But I am going to give her the same thing. It's going to be a feather bow. But instead of red feathers, it is going to shoot white feathers because she's shooting BB's feathers. Because the only other food that I can think of that's really associated strongly with Holly is soup. But I already gave Penny a liquid thing that has like a blaster, so I didn't want to reuse that concept. And I think it's very funny, and I want to incorporate BB into this, basically, in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so I think for Holly, I kind of want her to like... Actually, be further in. I want her to like be kind of crouching. Maybe a little bit higher. And I'll look up a better reference for like how to pose this properly. I do know she has these on her hair as well. Let's see, crouching. And then she's like holding the bow. Although I think it's small enough that she can hold it in one hand. I'll have to double check. But like she will be crouched. Like a little gremlin. No. She'll actually probably be like on one knee kind of crouched situation. And that's the pocket where BB goes. Because he's always here. And I'm gonna go ahead and take this and adjust it size-wise a little bit. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. I might even move Penny a little to the side. Well, I don't want them to be too far apart. So I'm just gonna, like, leave that. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that as it is. For now. All things subject to change, of course. Okay, now... Mar thumbnail. And I'm just gonna go ahead and arbitrarily assign a red